Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Now my channel, my housing crisis segment has gotten to a stage now where it started where things are not looking good. Why are people overspending? People leveraging, people basically leveraged 3-4 mortgages. Now it's getting to the point where now people are starting to default. Bankruptcy applications are going up. What do you call those helplines? Financial helplines are off the hook. People just calling in and don't know what to do. So a lot of people are feeling the stress. Now, for those that waited on the sidelines and were smart about it, especially right now in the state of Florida, I'll give you explain. Right now, I think it's foreclosures are up 26%. I think it's a crazy number. You can look it up. I brought it up on Trends in the Housing Market last Wednesday. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because now that you're on the sidelines, there's quite a few good private software out there, like private websites out there, that actually solicit and advertise foreclosed homes. Usually you got to pay a fee to get the information. It's usually like $5 a month or $10 a month or a one-time fee. It's worth it. I'm not going to specify which ones to use. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to tell you. Because what's going to happen is you're not going to require a real estate agent when you buy a bank foreclosure, okay? So I'm going to explain to you. Let's say there's a cul-de-sac in Florida. It's in Jacksonville or it's in Orlando. There's a cul-de-sac. It's a gorgeous house you like, and right now they're peaking at about $330,000. Fair enough, $330,000. That's within range. You make enough money. You're doing okay. But little do you know that there's a foreclosure property on that cul-de-sac going for $50,000 or $60,000, and the bank just wants its money. Now, here's the deal, guys. There's a lot of free software out there, or free apps, or websites now that it's worth paying the $5 or $10 for just to get that information. Foreclosed, I know some of them like Zillow and some of them like MLS do put foreclosed properties on there sometimes, but they're not very descriptive when it comes to it. And there's some people doing the back end work. Guys, start paying attention as prices start climbing down on a street you're going to buy or within an area you're buying. Look for foreclosed properties, okay? Because what a lot of real estate agents hope you don't do is find the foreclosure 2 doors down or 1 block over and say, wait a minute, we're pulling comparables, but how does this work? This is $50,000, it's a foreclosure property, and this guy wants $300 for his. That doesn't seem right, does it? Right. And that's what a lot of real estate agents are hoping that you don't pick up on foreclosed properties. I'll be giving you guys tips and tricks and things to look at when doing this kind of stuff and making sure your comparables fit. Looking and seeking for comparables to see what other places sold for and square footage and the whole 9 yards. You need to know that stuff, right, to properly purchase real estate. I strongly recommend, guys, now on the sidelines, especially in Florida right now, there's quite a bit foreclosures. There's 26% or 29% foreclosures are up this month. And they're going into 2 months of foreclosures now, so it's not a blip in the pan. It's a trend that's heading that way. There's a bit of it in parts of, actually, Nevada is looking at this right now. Parts of Arizona are feeling the pinch too, and some of them are parts of Oregon right now. People are maxed out. Oregon's tipping at 401,000 right now, because the average family income is about 81,000, and they can't service their $81,000 a year cannot service a $401,000 mortgage. So Portland, Oregon is tipping. So everything's slowly starting to tip. If you're waiting on the sidelines, start doing your homework and start doing your research. Do not depend on anyone for this, okay, guys? Just do your own thing. Start looking at foreclosures if you've been waiting on the sidelines. And it's going to start happening. Eventually, other parts that took longer will take longer to stress out, because what's happened is people are living or consuming off the equity in their homes until that runs out or interest rates start spiking. Australia, I believe they're going to have 2 or 3 more interest rates. They should have one in Q1. Or unless they hedge against inflation. The only way they can hedge against inflation, if like I said, the only way Australia could hedge against this, there's macro tools, yeah, sure, but limiting the amount of money that's out there, fine. But the true way to do it is growing the economy. One, creating 800,000 private sector jobs, not government jobs. That's just like the same thing. There's no difference. Private sector jobs, taxable. And another thing would be either they buy 2,000 kilos of gold and back their currency by some sort of back their currency with some sort of intrinsic value, or give it some sort of instead of backing it on housing and student loans. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do your research when it comes to foreclosures, because it's worth it, especially when pulling comparables. Foreclosures won't come up. So do your own research. Find a website that's in your area that actually specializes and does the work for you. Thanks for watching.